Hey everybody, welcome to Talk Daily. Today we're going to be talking about an article that comes to us from Car and Driver and written by Brian Sylvester. I always have a link to this. Any article I bring up, I always have a link to it in the description below. So anyways, what's the point of this whole story here? It's about police searching for a driver who jumped a rent Tesla in a viral video. If you don't know what happened, is basically, I'll show you a little clip right here. So before I say anything, there you go. Yes, your eyes did not deceive you. There's just a car just went up literally flying in the air. Boom, and it just landed. And I'll show you another clip of it too from here. I don't want to show you this guy because I don't encourage his behavior. But anyway, you see what you're looking at right here is the car just on the road, just chilling. Okay, this is happened on Sunday, at 10 a.m. March 20 or I think it's March 20 or 19. Intersection of Baxter Street and Alvarado Street in Echo Park. This is in Los Angeles, okay? So it basically shows a guy just sitting in his Tesla. It's a rented Tesla from Enterprise and just idling. And then he just basically launches his car over the crest of a hill because there's a lot of hills up there. And he just flies over the hill. And I'll just show it to you right here. So there he is. And he just takes off. And I just want to show you the distance between him and the camera guy. Takes off and bam, he smashes, landing, crashes, and he bounces around and eventually comes to a stop. Of course, the hazards are on, and that's pretty much the stunt. Okay, so let me make it clear, okay? I hope that these individuals, this whole group of people, they got wiser, okay? They learn from their mistakes, and they know that this thing is the dumbest. Not dumbest. The word dumb and stupid gets thrown around a lot. It's basically the risk, right? For like subscribe and like and thing. I guess maybe the YouTubers are trying to get famous, but the risk was so high. You did something that's so risky. It is not worth it. Any of your friends could have gotten hurt. Somebody could have died. Like I mean, I don't use really harsh words, but I don't have any nice words to say about these people. But I mean, look. You're standing inches away from what I would like to call an out of control vehicle. I don't care. I'm a car guy. I know a lot of people watch this channel are car people. I don't care. Guy, girl, woman, whatever you are. The moment four wheels leave the ground, you are no control of that vehicle. That vehicle is going on a trajectory. At this point, it's physics. 9.8 meters per second squared. You're dropping down. You can literally calculate the trajectory of this vehicle. Where is it landing? It doesn't matter who's Michael Schumacher in the car or me or nobody. That's where the car is going. Okay, of course, a little mass makes a difference, but we're not talking about the weight in the vehicle, total weight. But I'm just saying, you understand me, right? This is out of control vehicle. You're inches away from it for the purpose of, like, bro, dude, I don't know. Okay, so, God, and there was a driver in the car too. It's not to be the first time in human history where somebody attempts something risky to get famous. Okay, so not to jump on a bandwagon of pointing fingers. A lot of people do things to get famous. Like, it is what it is, right? It's a hard world we live out there, and to get famous, you gotta do something. So that's what the driver chose to do. The person recording it, and guess what? It got viral and got famous, and the police got wind to it. And the Los Angeles Police Department putting $1,000 to find who the driver is. And you see me going $1,000 like that because we live in inflation. $1,000, what is it gonna buy? Like a couple of McDonald's and couple of tank of gas? I mean, really, dude? Is that what you want people? So anyway, in the end, the guy who did it on TikTok or whatever, and it did his job. I mean, I guess he got a lot of views and famous, whatever, and. My thing is, since I live in Los Angeles, I don't live that exact same area, but I just feel kind of a little sucky, a little bit, because you don't want to piss where you drink, right? I mean, this is your hometown. This is where we all live, and we drive around, and when you see stuff like that, so what's next? I mean, these guys gonna think, okay, let me do the same thing in the middle of the freeway. I don't know. It's getting to that point where. It is what it is, and there's just I just hope the car culture will eventually change, but I don't think it will. It's gonna remain like this. People are gonna do stunts to get famous. Are these people car people? I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know. Maybe they're just they're saying it was a Tesla meet, but I don't know if that has anything to do with it. Because car meets, not. I stopped going to car meets, man. But I mean, that's my personal choice. I stopped going to car meets for almost like a decade, 10 years ago. I stopped because um, late night car meets, that was always, not always, sometimes someone races or do something stupid and you become guilty by association, in the sense of you become either witness or something, or most of the time they're peaceful. Don't get me wrong. A lot of time they're peaceful. Okay. For example, Cars and Coffee is wonderful. You can go to Cars and Coffee, see amazing cars. But late night car meets tend to, somebody decide to go, my car is faster, and they do something like that sometimes. Okay. And the second reason I stopped going is because, well, I'm just advertising my car parts to God knows who. To look at my car, go, I like, what is that, HKS exhaust? So I like that. What kind of turbo do you have? I like that one too. Where do you live again? Okay, okay. I'll keep an eye on your car. I'm not stupid, so I stopped doing that. Remember, I've been building my cars for years, right? So I have like some rare parts, or I have some, the car doesn't exist anymore. They don't make it anymore. Or, from your Nissan 240 or SR20 and all the decking, all the goodies, or from your Evo or your Miata. I mean, the cars we like. And you start becoming a little bit paranoid when your friends get a car stolen and you're like, ooh, am I next? So I avoided car meets, and it worked out for me pretty well so far. But again, that's just my personal choice. Okay, there's a lot of good things happening in car meets. You learn a lot. People talk. There's a lot of friendly people. You go out and eat. You go for a drive. There's nothing wrong with it. As I said, car meets are not a problem. So they're talking about this Tesla meet occurred in the evening, and then this crash happened. So again, let me know what you think. If you know who did it, I don't want to know. Okay, I'm not that kind of guy. We're not interested in $1,000 reward. I'm a neutral person. I don't take sides. As I said, we just hope. I'm glad nobody got hurt, and the property damage is very unfortunate. And let the karma do what it does. LAPD, they might catch the guy. They might not catch the guy. And but man. If you're watching this and you're considering doing stuff like that, I can tell you one thing: if that person got killed, all these, oh man, because what happened, I may explain it to you. These things usually, when nobody gets hurt, unless like somebody trying to make a point, right? Because that's how I feel like usually sometimes the law works on those kind of cases. I'm talking about cars, okay? Like, someone racing a car in the mountains and it crashes into a wall, right? If he didn't hurt anybody, it's kind of like a tree fell in the forest. Did it make a sound? That kind of thing, right? Oh, nobody saw it. He didn't hurt nobody. But what happened if maybe that county, the sheriff in that county is getting reelected or something, right? And he's just trying to get booster, like, hey, I'm cracking down on crimes. And he'll just use you as an example. If God knows, I don't know. And he goes, oh, who did it? I'm going to catch him, and we're going to put him on the news, and we're going to use him as a scapegoat. We're going to use him as an example, not a scapegoat, but use him as an example. And then that's what happened. Your whole life will be ruined, right? They'll put all their energy into catching you. And when they catch you, they'll just charge you with everything on the book, with everything. So you need to hire a good lawyer and fight it. All that to do a stunt, not worth it. Again, in this case, luckily nobody was hurt, because one of these bystanders, and I'm telling you, see all these homies, his friends, I guarantee if he hurt his pinky, if that guy hurt this guy's pinky, this guy will sue the bejesus out of him. You have friends, right? No, they're not friends. None of these people are your friends. You hit them, he will sue you. And yeah, that's what's gonna happen to all of them. This driver kills this guy, his whole family will sue you. Dude, to me, this is pretty much equivalent to a crime. And then, in criminals, there's no friends. Everybody would rat on each other. Everybody would immediately rat on each other. And I'm just lucky nobody got hurt, because all you left with the smiles and yay and adrenaline rush. But I'm sorry again if I'm being too harsh comparing to criminals and whatnot, but I'm not speaking to you, buddy. I don't know who this guy is, but it's just really, It's uh, I don't know, man. I'm getting to that point where, I'll sound way too harsh, but I notice for a fact this car jumps and hits that guy or hits someone watching. Oh man, oh man, this is not this is bad, dude. This guy gets hurt, I bet you his whole family will sue that driver. Will sue the guy even recording. And I'm just so lucky. I'm so glad nobody got injured because it just went by like this, and you know, we'll move on with just another stunt that occurred. But yeah, just I don't think anybody in this video was thinking about the consequences of what if could happen, which is typical when people do a stunt like that. So anyway, it's saying nobody could tell who the nobody could tell nobody was injured, luckily, and yet he's $1,000 reward thingy, and some guy talking about his car was damaged, it was parked. Luckily, it was parked, and they're just saying that why they did it. Some people are just trying to do it so they can get attention, as we all know. Anyways, let me know what you think. If you think this is a common thing that's gonna happen again, let me know. Again, I don't want to know who did it. I'm not interested in who did it. That's not the point of this video. I just hope that if you're watching anywhere there, just thank your lucky star you weren't injured. And my only advice is this stuff does only brings trouble. So it depends how wealthy you are, and if you have good lawyers, then I guess, and you have time. Most of us are busy. We don't have time for this. So stay away from trouble. I really can't say this enough. I don't think this has anything to do. I don't think these people are car people, but I think they're just stunt people. If you love your car, I don't think you will launch it off like that and watch it get wrecked. And the car was a rental, so that kind of drives that point home, right? Those are just people doing the stunt, and they did it in LA, and here you go. City of Los Angeles never ceases to amaze me. Anyways, as always, thank you for watching. Let me know what you think, as always, and have a great day wherever you are in the world. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.